As we've decided that we're not selling up now because we can't find anything with the land around it with the bridleways that we have here, so Rens is buying me a new kitchen, and at the same time we're having the heating system revamped. There's no mains gas here, so we have oil, and we've got two boilers, one upstairs and one downstairs, but now we're going to have just one boiler in the understairs cupboard that serves both upstairs and downstairs. We're now not going to have an Arga. We don't need it. We don't do enough cooking really to warrant having an Arga on all the time. I mean, you can turn it off in the summer, but we've decided no, we're going to have an electric oven and induction hob. So there's the new boiler. It's going under the stairs. We're having a combi boiler, so we no longer need a hot water cylinder to store the hot water. Because we don't need the hot water cylinder anymore, we also don't need the header tank which supplies the cylinder. The Arga has been removed. Not an easy job because they're very heavy. So it was thorough, it was completely dismantled, and we had it dismantled free of charge in exchange for them having the microwave, I was going to say then, the Arga. So they have got the Arga in exchange for taking it away, basically. So good job all round. And we're going to have a new door there. It has to be specially made, unfortunately, because with being an old house, these door widths are not the same. And we're also going to have a new door there to match. Again, it has to be made. And you can see we've got our new radiator. Look at that little beauty. It's quite a powerful radiator because this kitchen's quite big. So that's now in to go with our new kitchen. So we've sold this kitchen on eBay. We're going to come and dismantle it and take it away. We've also sold our kitchen table and chairs. We're going to have a totally new going on here, which will be really nice. And the ceiling is very old and is got this funny bit there, so we're going to have the ceiling taken down and a new ceiling put up to go with the modern kitchen look. It's all very exciting. Well, I think it is. We're also, just a point, we see there's a window there. We're going to have the same size of window there instead of cupboards. We don't need all the cupboards that we've got, so we're going to put another window in to make it nice and light, and so we can see the fields beyond. Work progresses on the kitchen. We're now stripping off the wallpaper. It's very satisfying when it comes off in big strips. Rens is scraping off the old paint and sanding the door frames because we're having new doors, but we're not having new frames. So. Now, as you can see, Rens is holding what looks like wallpaper, but in fact that is paint. It's never stuck to the frame at all. Well, look at that. Just let me take a closer look. So you see, here's another piece that's going to come off in one. Have you ever seen paint peel like that before? I've never seen it peel like that before. Amazing. As you can see, the walls are quite bad, so we're going to have them skimmed. Rens has done a smashing job of that door. It's amazing how that paint just peeled off. Just shows you we don't put it on properly. Still bonus for us because it's not so hard work, and he's made a start on this door here. it's an old house, 120 years old, and so you're going to have some problems with plaster and that sort of thing. There's a vent there and one further along, but we're going to have those taken out because we don't need those now with the way we've got the heating and the ventilation. The builders are here and they're going to start putting in the window just above those tiles. Obviously the tile's going to come off. You can come in, sorry. Just before and after pictures. And of course Ike is supervising. Just going to have to inspect everything now, as you can see. Just, oh yes, that's grass then. Yes, they seem to have kept off the grass, so that's good. Yes, what's that over there? Yes, now somebody's been here. I can definitely smell them. Yes. Where we've taken the old central heating pipe out. That's where the new boiler is now. So that all has to be dressed with stone. Ike is sat, of course, right in the way, but he does like to supervise. So I've just taken the paper off in the lounge. We're in such a mess in the kitchen, we just thought, well, you know, there comes a point when you just can't get any messier, so we're just taking the wallpaper off. And as you can see, in the old days this used to be a library, and those lines were where the bookshelves were. And it was done on the cheap, so there was no backing, and they just used the wall as the end of the back of the bookcase, so that's why it's looking a bit liney. But the one thing is the paper is coming off really well. I haven't even got the steamer on it yet. I've decided to lay in it now. Yes, I need to clip him really, and that'll be all in his fur and everything. But anyway, no, he's happy dog, happy dog. He's in the thick of everything. He just loves to be around you.
Okay. Well, there are some nails in the windows here that you can't take out without damaging the stone. So you can't pull them out of the stone because it will come apart. So I basically have to cut them off and leave the ends in.
These are mullion windows, which are stone, because it's an old house. The frames are stone. They're called mullion. And again, on the cheap, the people that had it before us, instead of investing in new windows as we have done, you have to have them made to order, of course, because they're unusual shapes. They decided just to put secondary double glazing in, and what a mess, and very ineffective. Yeah. There we go. So as you see, they nailed these secondary double glazing into this beautiful stone. So
you can also see the UPVC and the silicone they used to get the UPVC on the
round, and completely destroyed the look of these beautiful window frames. So Rens is restoring them best he can. As you can see, there's a crack there. Oh, and there you are, you can see the silicone again above the windows. So we just do our best to preserve them. So much bigger hole than the window, of course, because we have to put in stone, so we have to have those specially made so that they're in keeping with what we've got already. All the house windows have that.
And builders just left to get them from the yard.
Same with the upstairs, see. Oh, and there's Ike. There he is, just having a look at the mess. So that's where one of the pipes has come out from a boiler that we used to have before we got our new boiler. So they're going to put some of the stone in there and match it all in. That's all for now. There is more for those of you who are interested. TTFN.